If you're busy, tired, don't want to spend hours in the kitchen, stay with me. We're gonna make 3 delicious homemade meals you're gonna love. The last one is my favorite, so let's go. I'm gonna show you what I actually cook on my busy days. Sometimes I just come home and I don't really want to drain what's left out of my energy in the kitchen. You know, I just want to have simple thing to eat that is actually good, healthy, clean, so I can enjoy the rest of the evening. So the first thing I'm going to start with, as you can see, is I have spinach. We're going to start with a quiche, spinach and feta, my favorite quiche ever. And be very generous with spinach, because once it goes in the pan, it becomes like a very small portion. So just add spinach, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how much each meal is gonna take, and really the secret ingredient that really is gonna speed up all of this process. So make sure to stay long. I'm gonna go and clean my spinach and come back to you. I cleaned my spinach very, very well. Now let's start cooking. First thing I'll do is that I'll drizzle some olive oil into my pan. You know, the basic of all of this is to really keep it simple. So we don't need onion. You know, you can chop an onion, add an onion, but the process is make it easy for yourself. I know that it looks like a lot of spinach, but don't worry, it will shrink. Have you watched the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? It's one of my favorite movies of all times. I love it. You know, Matilda and Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, like, it reminds me of my childhood, so I love them so much. And now let's start cooking. So now we're adding a little bit of salt and pepper, a little bit of this mix, you know, that it has so many herbs on them, like dry herbs. You add it like this. We're gonna add a little bit of garlic powder, just a little, just drizzle. You're gonna mix all of this together. So now that my spinach, they smell so good, like so yummy. Now that they're ready, I'm gonna let them aside to cool down, then I'm gonna add feta. So in the meantime, while they're cooling down, I'll be like chopping the cheese to add it. Like, they have to look like this. You can add, like, if you see that the quantity is not enough, the portion like seems so small, like, don't hesitate to add as much as you want. You know, one time I got back from Greece, I was in Greece, and when I got back for a whole week, I was like just eating feta with onion, black olives, and tomato, cucumber. I loved it. Like, Greek salad is one of the best things. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna chop this feta. It will be easy to add to the spinach. You cut it at first like this, and then you just chop it. Once you start cooking the spinach, leave this feta out so that it'll be so easy to cut, so easy to add to spinach. Like, with room temperature, you can really play with it. So don't let it in the fridge to sit until you want to add it. Like, get it out, leave it on the corner till you need it. Now that I'm done cutting feta, I'm gonna leave it aside, and I'm gonna take my spinach and just take all of the water out of it, because I don't like my quiche to be so moist like this, as you can see. If you want, you can keep it. Now that it's a little bit dry, or drier than it was, so this step is very optional, you know, to take the water out of it or not. I choose to do it. We're gonna take our feta and just gonna add it to the spinach. You can work in a very messy way, you know, you don't have to be clean or use half of your kitchen in order to succeed this, you know. You can do everything in the pan. You know, when you want to work very fast, want to be very practical, you can just mix everything in the pan while it's heated. It's fine, you know, you do you, girl. You go, girl. Feed yourself something very delicious, something you made. You know what is very good about this quiche is that you can like eat it for days. You know, it depends of how much foodie you are, but you can eat it in one evening. You can give it to your colleagues the next day. I got this mixed up really, really well. As you can see, I'm a pro. Just kidding. So now I'm gonna take my quiche that I bought from the store. If you need a recipe to make it, tell me and I will link it down below or just put you the ingredients in your comments. If not, you know, just buy it and you can win time, really. You don't have to make it from scratch if you don't have time. If not, you can make a lot and just store them up. I just buy it. Simple. So now with the fork, we're gonna cook it. Cook, just like this. Take all of the negative energy of the day out. All of the madness of the world. Kitchen can be really therapeutic sometimes, you know, when you enjoy making food, when you can really make it enjoyable journey, you know. So we're done. You take this mixture and you put it just like this. You know, we got enough for the size of what we're making, which is good, you know. Sometimes like the eyes is the best measurement tool. You just measure with the eyes. Now we're adding a little bit of Parmesan, but just on the side, just like this, so you'll have a little bit of cheese on the crust. How does it look? You know, feta and spinach are my favorite combo. I think they go very, very well together. So let's put it in the oven. And of course, you don't want just the quiche in your plate, so we're gonna make some side dish, and it's gonna be salad, like very, very simple salad, just tomato and cucumber. You're gonna put it aside, and you can like eat it with a fork while eating your quiche, and it's gonna be the best meal with a glass of water, not soda, no soda, just water. Just kidding. And so yeah, let's start cutting these. Now that my salad is ready, I'm gonna add a little bit of salt, just a little, because we're gonna add an ingredient that is very salty. A little bit of pepper, a little bit of soy sauce, just a hint, you know, just a smell. And of course, some olive oil, and mix everything together. It smells so good. I'm sure it's gonna taste wonderful. I'm gonna cut it to 4 pieces. Ta-da! Oh my God, how does it look? Doesn't it look good? It looks amazing. And I love something very fresh next to something very baked. I always balance, and it's just like, for me, it's just the perfect balance to have something like hot and something cold at the same time. So here I have my salad next to my quiche. Bismillah. Oh my God, to die for. Really, really good, like amazing. I mean, one bite from this and you will forget how you were exhausted all day. So good. I can't even stop myself. Let's move to the next meal, shall we? Second meal is gonna be penne with pink sauce, I mean pasta. Come on guys, it always saves the day. So add some heated water. Let's cook it. I'm gonna add to my pasta some olive oil to know if my pan is ready. Oh wow. Chef for now. Where is my Michelin restaurant? It smells so good, like so juicy, so saucy. It looks amazing. I don't want to hear anyone ordering food. I mean, don't spend your money on food if you can make something very easy just to feel full, you know? If you want to feel full, pasta saves the day every single time. A little bit of sauce, just let it mix. Less than 15 minutes max, you have your dinner. You can go chill and eat it. I don't want to hear you ordering food if you know how to make this. I don't forgive you, by the way. It tastes so good, like so good. Like with the pink sauce, it's so amazing. Now that I'm almost full, because I've been tasting so many great dishes, I couldn't stop myself. Let's move to the last one. Last but not least, this one, you want to hide to eat this because it's so good. Like, I'm sure you never had anything like it before. And yeah, I mean, the penne was amazing. All of these things that I'm teaching you today, or I'm showing you, my go-to meals, normally they're gonna save your energy, your time. If you have kids, you can go enjoy playing with your kids. Like, these are very simple, and you can do meal prep, not just for what you take to work with you, but also when you come home, you can just put something you've made yesterday in the oven. I don't use microwave, by the way. I'm not gonna say you can microwave this because I don't, but you have a choice to use whatever tool to heat your food. And so yeah, and if you are still watching my video till this minute, I hope you subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Encourage me to really post, because posting videos takes a lot of time. You have no idea. Editing, it's really like, I wouldn't say energy draining, but it's just like time consuming. And yeah, so I'll be cooking broccoli here. Some hot water. I always heat up the water way before, so it really helps me speed up the process. So yeah, I have here my broccoli. I have this song of Justin Bieber on my head. I wish our hearts come together as one. Shawty is a eeny, meeny, miny, one lover. I don't know why I Like, my voice is so good. I hope like YouTube doesn't cut me on copyright, thinking that I'm the original. Just joking. Now that my broccoli is cooking, I'm gonna add a little bit of sauce to my salmon, because yes, I'm having broccoli with salmon on some days. It's just my favorite. And sometimes I prepare like 2 broccolis, 3, and just put them in the fridge, and every night I'll just only prepare the salmon. I don't like the salmon in the fridge overnight. So the sauce is basically very simple: mustard, honey, olive oil, a little bit, and salt and pepper. As simple as that, and then you just layer it from the 2 sides. Oh, I got my pepper on the... Really, like, this is the best sauce you can make for salmon. There are a lot of sauce. There's another one with garlic powder and lemon. I love that as well. But now I'm doing this one. So, and then I'll put it in a pan that is already preheated, and I'm gonna let it cook. I got my salmon here, my broccoli sauce, and let's start preparing our plate. And this is my go-to meal. Just like what I said, sometimes I prepare broccoli for 3 days or 2 days. So good. Always good. It always wins. And especially that it feels so good eating something healthy, full of veggie and salmon. The salmon is like eating a candy. So moisty, full of sauce. And if on the video you'll be like, oh, but that took you so long. Mind you that I'm filming, so I would never allow chaos. And I always cook in a clean kitchen. I love cooking in a clean kitchen, that's why, but normally it takes very fast. Sometimes I will steam or boil my broccoli, then go take a shower. And I try to multitask so that my evening, like when I'm resting, I know that I'm clean, I prayed, I did everything that I'm doing, now I'm eating. So yeah. If you don't like broccoli, you can replace it with other vegetables like sweet potato. I'm gonna do another recipe with sweet potato. You can replace it with cauliflower, you can replace it with something you like, potato, anything, you know, eggplant. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're busy like me, tell me what's your go-to meal. Comment below. I'll be reading the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share. Bye!